before we get started, I really wanted to point something out because I saw a lot of outpouring of people on Twitter, but I wanted to tell you to your face on this stream, the coolest thing that you've done is have those kids on that stream. Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you why. As a 12-year-old in those kids, let's say, shoes, I used to write articles for my dad whenever he used to miss games. This is always something I always wanted to do. Obviously, there was no YouTube when I was 12 years old, but for those kids, that must have been like the greatest thrill, honestly. And you continue to make things happen for people, and including those kids. It was one of the coolest things I saw, honestly. So I wanted to make sure that you got your props on here, and I wanted to make sure I told you to your face because that was awesome, man. It was so great.
I really appreciate it. I mean, I didn't reach out to them. It's like I do this Cohn phone thing on the weekend, and they call in every week, and they're fantastic. So I was like, I mean,
I was impressed, man.
The world needs to know about these kids. Yeah,
I was impressed too, honestly. If that's what the kids are offering, then we're set up, honestly, for great content down the line, especially from those kids.
Okay, so today we're going to be going through the Niners position by position, taking stock. But before we do, I got something else I want to say. The Jimmy Ward thing yesterday. I'm not trying to talk about myself. It was like the thrill of my life. But my takeaway from the Jimmy Ward thing, I'm not going to make it about me. This is it. What we're doing, Jason. This is it. This is it. Like Jimmy watches, the players watch. This is the medium. And all these other journalists out there that have these great jobs and are behind paywalls and are writing articles. Hey, God love you, man, but that's not it anymore. That just ain't it. And I feel so good that me and you are at the forefront of where this is all going. It's very exciting. And the way I look at it is in 3, 4, 5 years, none of these places are going to exist anymore. You know, I'm not going to go name by name, but you know them, the big ones. Everyone's going to be an independent content creator. And we're going to have like 4 or 5 years head start. And we're going to be really good at it. And I'm not sure that a lot of these people who have these other jobs can necessarily pivot to what we do. So I'm just very happy. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is articles are one thing. You can write an amazing article and things like that. When you're in front of the camera, charisma matters. Being able to move the crowd and have them watch you and things like that. I think that's and you can tell the guys are starting to get into it now. Oh, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, where did that come from?
Yep. Also, it's all about engagement. Fans don't just want the information. They want to talk. They want to be part of the whole process. And when you put yourself behind a paywall, you take yourself out of the game. I got to say, all these journalists deciding at the same time to put themselves behind the paywall is the best thing that ever happened to me. It created in you too. It created a void that we have filled and that Jimmy Ward approves of. Thank you, Jimmy. So, I feel so validated.
Jimmy, if you're watching, I've been singing your praises as much as I can on Twitter. I know you're not on Twitter. I'm definitely not one of those guys, honestly. So, like, thank you for watching and keep balling, man. That's it.
Jason's one of the reasons I saw the light. Anyway, I was just very happy that it's like, man, this is really the way that, and this is how I think of it. I always relate what we're doing to the record industry to rap. And it's like, I feel like the sports industry for so long has been like the record industry, where it's like, hey, man, I got a record deal. Congratulations. Your life is made. Did you make any money off your platinum album? No. The record company got all of it. Well, what happened? Well, you know, they may be famous. Like, yeah, but you didn't get paid. And then NWA realized it. And what do you ultimately own your own record company? And I feel like that's what we do. And it's the dream. It's the dream.
Absolutely. We're in charge of our content. We're in charge of our voice. We don't have someone who says, hey, you can't say this, you can't say that, no matter what it is. Honestly, it is a beautiful thing. And it is the future, honestly. And the people that are trying to catch up now, good luck, because there's so many people that are ahead of you right now, at least when it comes to this. So, I mean, I'm just happy that I was able to jump on this when I did last year. So, I mean, yeah, absolutely.
And the whole paywall thing that's interesting to me, too, is like, I don't know if I'm going to pay $4.99 a month for a month's worth of content, but I'll come on Grant's live stream and just tip $40 super chat. Like, I don't know. It just seems like this is what fans want, the engagement, period.
And people are going to, whoever they're drawn to, they're going to go to. It doesn't matter. Yeah. If you have the personality to do it as you do, as so many of us do,
as you do,
honestly, yeah, that's the thing. People are drawn to that, whether they hate you or they love you. Honestly, you need the engagement, but you also need to be entertaining in somewhat. You know, we're talking sports, but be entertaining.
It's entertainment. And here's the thing. The number one rule of this industry, my dad taught it to me. I grew up in this thing. You're never allowed to be boring. There's never an excuse. You can't be boring. So whatever you're doing, don't be boring. And you know what? We do that pretty well. Seems like, I don't know. I don't want to give myself too much praise, but since Jimmy Ward opened it up, all right, that's enough. That's enough.